watching Thrifty Kaniffy. Hello everyone and welcome to Thrifty Kaniffy. I'm going to be doing a review today of a Frost branded knife. This is from their Mustang USA line of knives. And this is the locking Copperhead. This is your model number here, MB-104MB. And we're looking at a 3 1/4 inch pocket knife, high quality polished stainless steel blades, which are actually 440A stainless steel. And we've got nickel silver bolsters, brass pins and liners, and imported Mojave bone handles. So we'll further investigate that. Actually, it just comes wrapped in some inside some paper, and then the paper is wrapped in the plastic, so you kind of get a double protection there. Always nice when they provide paper. You've got this knife here, 3 1/4 inch locking Copperhead. Again, Mustang USA. Take a look at your shield there. You got a little horse. It says Mustang and then USA. It's a Chinese-made knife. There was a Rockwell hardness sticker on it when I first got it that said between 56 and 58 for the blades. They're 440A stainless steel. You get nickel silver bolsters here, brass pins, and this Mojave bone handle. And the interesting thing about the bolsters is they're almost like a scallop pattern. You get a sort of a sunrise looking thing, with this arc and then the rays coming off of it. And then another look at this side over here, the canoe side, canoe-like side, the Copperhead. So, from Frost, everything's going to be, the fit and finish isn't going to be, is probably as good as a Rough Rider. So expect that. And I'll just kind of leave it at that. So you got brass liners, stainless steel springs, and a little gapping there. Nothing major. And you got a chip over here. There's going to be a few minor issues, It doesn't meet up as well as it probably could there on the handle, and it's a little bit of gapping. There's some. Looks like it's filled in though. It's not like it's just open. It's filled in with whatever adhesive they use to put on the handle. But it is pinned here. It's got 3 pins, and the intriguing thing about this, and the reason why I wanted to further investigate this knife, is because I saw this particular pattern on Jolly Peanut. He had an abalone handle, and so I was intrigued, and I wanted to further investigate what this knife had to offer. So the neat feature I think about it is this neat clip blade. You get a locking clip blade that's mechanism releases with the press of the secondary blade. If you watch the secondary blade as I open it, it pops open like that, and then to release you just press it down, and it has a nice pull on it, nice even pull. I'd say about a 6. It locks up pretty well. I don't have any blade wobble in that direction, but yeah, it locks up pretty good, so it's pretty solid. And you got a nice even edge grind there with a nice nail nick. Not match strike, but obviously, as many Rough Riders as I have, I kind of actually prefer to have a little bit of a change here and then. You've got 440A stainless, or it just says 440 stainless on the back, and then China here in the middle. On this side, you got on the main side, you got the Frost tank stamp. It's like a banner. It's like a knife coming through the bottom of it. Let's see if I can hold that still so you guys can read that. But it has a nice satin finish to the blade. Kind of like the way that the satin's done on this one. The way they get this satin finish on these type of blades, I kind of actually prefer over some of the other procedures that they use. Gives it more of a semi-gloss approach to the appearance of the blade. But it's got a nice snap on the close, and then you've got this little secondary blade That's almost like a That's pretty much like a wharncliffe, and it's got a half stop on it, and see, it's got a traditional nail nick on it. There's the nail grind. It's the grind on that, not super even. Probably could have been done a little better. But again, you got the frost tang stamp on here, and then 440 stainless on the other side. Again, not the greatest edge grind, but it seems like it's decently sharp. I wouldn't say it's razor sharp, but nice little pull on that too. I'd say it's about a 6. And good snap close on it. Now you're going to need to probably clean these out pretty good when you get them. You know, get the best action on the blades. But it didn't take much to get this where it is. Just maybe just a dab of oil along with the Q-tip cleaning. And here's a look at the centering of the blades. You can see that they're pretty well done. Nothing to complain about there, really. Yeah. But just it gives you an overall pretty nice presentation. And it's in a size that isn't the norm. You know, larger Copperhead. When you get one from Rough Rider, they're going to be a little longer. Let's take a look at the blade lengths here. So you got a 2 5/8 inch long blade on the clip blade with a 2 1/4 inch cutting edge there, and then on the secondary blade, that's looking at right just shy of right at 2 inches. Okay, and then your cutting edge is right about 1 5/8 to 1 3/4. So not too shabby. Kind of like the shape of that little guy. I think it'd be a little just pointy enough, you know, to puncture and then slice. So that's kind of a neat little difference than what you normally would get from a Copperhead. So just something a little different. I do like the handles quite a bit too. There's quite a few handle materials to choose from. Of course, there are different brands. They're not all going to be like Mustang USA. They'll be, you know, Steel Warrior and all their other EC Simmons and whatever else that they have. I don't know if it's how many. They must have 20 different brands, you know. So they're Frost brands, but they all want to kind of differentiate with different shields and handle materials. So kind of just pick your best or your favorite and end up with a pretty respectable knife. But probably going to carry this one a while, just kind of see how I like it, get to know it a little more. But I do like that locking mechanism a lot. It's just kind of a fun tinker thing for me. So a little fidgety situation with this one. But yeah, this one was just a curiosity. So I know that some of you guys are just hell-bent on never buying a Frost knife, but if you want to explore something, this is kind of a neat little experiment. So I'm not disappointed at all in it, and it's kind of exactly what I thought I might get. So it kind of meets my expectations. But there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the review. I try to be fair and objective about these sort of things and not just judge it for the brand and give it a fair shake. So make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell if you want to be made aware of videos when they drop. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Take care.